market is still big and it is a bit untapped. So banking for me has grown with the 26 banks. Competition is cutthroat. Now the customers are the ones who are enjoying the benefits of banking because you see a lot of innovations around banking. Now we've gotten strategies like pushing people out of the banking halls. That's where you have agent banking, where you have a couple of people being able to transact in their neighborhood and so on.
On our shops where I buy my car, where I buy my little things that use, I see Tropical Bank. I see this particular bank.
Yes.
What is the aspect with that when you're getting the bank closer to the people? How does that work? You know, I'm having this feeling whether I should be in the line or I should actually bank.
Exactly. Now, where banking is taking us or has taken us is that people no longer have time to go into the banking hall, sit there the whole day, queue, and then definitely take a lot of time along the way. Now, the previous conventional banking was you going and interacting with your branch manager at your branch, and then you basically get services. Now, take an example of somebody who's a doctor or a nurse who has to be at their job 24/7, but they also need to access banking services. That's why innovations have come into play, where you have people being able to transact on their phones easily, bringing the banking services closer to them using agent banking, where they're able to access services in a nearby place, near where they work or where they stay, and basically giving them convenience, because banking is about convenience. Now, any bank that has not innovated around that will definitely have a fall for it. And that is why Tropical Bank is at the forefront of innovating in terms of taking services closer to the customer. And that's why you have agent banking, you have a lot of transactions on the phone where people are able to access using an app. You have people being able to transact in other banks while doing business on the platform that is in a Tropical Bank. Definitely it is innovation that is leading the front.
Exactly. I know must appreciate that innovation is a good thing, Mr. Galabuzi.
Yes, please.
Because minus innovation wouldn't be seated here relaying out information to the public out there.
True.
But I'm much interested in this new era of banking where I've brought to your attention agent banking and phones. You know, unlike the lines that are in the bank where we see security and everywhere, I do not see such on phones and agent banking. So I'm wondering what protections have been put in place to ensure that these common people, these ordinary people do not lose, Stephen Mayongwe right there cannot lose out his money using these various platforms that are available by Tropical Bank.
Yes, now the agents that are supposed to provide services are actually vetted by Bank of Uganda. There is a stringent criteria they have to go through in order for them to qualify to be agents of a particular bank. And in that, there's vetting that is done by the bank itself, Facilities Tropical Bank. They look at the people who have applied. Between me and you would find that when the percentage of approval of people who have applied to be agents for a bank is currently at maybe 20 or 30% out of the 100, because of the stringent measures that have to be put in place in order for somebody to qualify to be an agent. Now, we have a limit on the amount that can be transacted at an agent, and the same applies to the mobile banking platform, where somebody can be able to transact here and there. And these are usually backed up by necessary insurance in case money is lost, and we usually have backup for that. But truth be told, it is one of the most convenient ways of getting people to transact. The only challenge is people usually have acceptability challenges. Now, imagine it's your next door kiosk. This is somebody you know their character more than even the bank does. And this is the person who is going to represent the bank to take their money on their behalf and then deliver it to the bank electronically. So some of the people have gotten a bit of a challenge in accepting it. And that is where we've got a bit of a setback in people believing and trusting that somebody can easily take their money and deliver it to the bank. I have a very funny story that happened when I was still working in a certain bank, where somebody stood outside the ATM and saw people walking in and withdrawing money. And then he went, withdrew his, and brought it back again into the banking hall and said, you know what? I see people are removing all the money.